Good afternoon, everybody. Colin here with Techout. Today we are going to be talking about iOS 26. I've got our iOS 26 beta, RC installed on my iPhone 16 Pro Max. And I also want to talk about the iPhone that I'm going to be getting here for the upcoming release. So let me move some stuff out of the way here. I actually have my iPad in here. My MacBook Air is over here. So I've got all my devices in the office right now. I usually only have my Mac Mini in here, my iPhone, or whatnot. I am also still using the new Voya AI mic in desktop mode. So you guys let me know how that is sounding. I have the AI noise cancellation turned on, so it usually works pretty good. It sounded pretty good in my last stream, so we're gonna use it again. I've got my iPhone 16 Pro Max here in my Clicks case. And we're going to take a look at some things, and we're going to talk about my experience with iOS 26 throughout the beta, and whether or not you should update here coming up on Monday the 15th when iOS 26 rolls out to the public. So it's coming out on Monday. The iPhone 17 pre-orders go live tomorrow morning. I will be pre-ordering. I won't be doing a stream or anything like that for tomorrow's pre-orders because I will be doing it from my work parking lot. I get to work, excuse me, allergies stuck around here right now. I get to work about 8:30. Pre-orders go live at 8. So I do plan on just getting to work a little bit early and ordering it before I go inside. So I will be doing that from the work parking lot, so there won't be a stream or anything like that this year. But right now, I do plan on pre-ordering the iPhone Air. Let me see if I can actually see it in the Apple Store app here. I have it all saved and been set and ready to go. Let's see. Reservation? No, that's not it. Saves. So yeah, it doesn't. I don't think you can. Oh, devices for pre-order. Here we go, right here. Let me see if this shows any. So if you go to your account screen, you can see you'll have a devices for pre-order section. I'm gonna move it away for a second just in case it shows like my address or something. Nope. Okay, it doesn't. So we're good. So we have devices for pre-order. Let me move the light out of the way and we'll zoom in here. So devices for pre-order. So you can set up all your payment methods, your trade-ins, your accessories, all that kind of stuff, and have it set and ready to go. I did videos on this in the past year. It's the same process. I think I made a video on it last year actually, and it's the same. It didn't change. So if you want to set up your pre-orders, you can go ahead and go either to the Apple website or to the Apple Store app on an iOS or iPadOS device, and you can get ready for pre-order there. You'll actually see the Get Ready button on pre-order eligible devices. So this is what I intend on pre-ordering. It is the iPhone Air 256 gig with the iPhone Air MagSafe battery and the iPhone Air bumper. And then, of course, we'll be checking out some cases and accessories from other companies as well. But very excited. I was at first. I actually have it saved. I was going to pre-order the iPhone 17 Pro Max in Cosmic Orange, but I've had the Pro Max for forever now. 12 Pro Max, 13 Pro Max, 14 Pro Max, 15 Pro Max, 16 Pro Max. Pretty much all the Pro Maxes I've had them, and I I use the features like I use camera control and stuff like that, which the Air does have, so that's not a concern. But as far as any other pro level features, like I don't really take photos or videos outside of just like snapping a picture to send to somebody in iMessage, or snapping a quick picture for something to upload to X. I'm not doing any kind of high resolution, high quality photography or anything like that on my phone or in general at all. So that was something that didn't really bother me. I don't need it for the cameras. I don't really need it for the battery life. I have plenty of places I can charge my phone. I've gone over this in the past with battery life. I probably said it when I had the S25 Edge as well. You know, I, I put my phone on a wireless charger in my car with wireless CarPlay. And then I have wireless chargers all around my house, at my desk, my nightstand, at work. I have one on my desk. So I can plop it on a wireless charger pretty much, anytime to top it off or keep it charged up and not have to worry about battery life. So battery life's not a huge concern for me. And then there are times, where I want to have the additional battery life. Then I'll have things like my MagSafe chargers. I have plenty of Anchor power banks and Anchor MagSafe chargers, and the iPhone MagSafe, battery bank as well, which I think adds about 65%. Um, adds about 65% power from what they were saying. So not a huge concern for me at all. I'm not worried about battery life. I know some people are. I had the S25 Edge, and I didn't really have any. Obviously, it had less battery life than my S25 Ultra or my iPhone 16 Pro Max, but it wasn't to the point where it was not making it through the day or anything like that. So I'm not worried about that. I just had to try the new device. And my plan is what I was originally going to do before I saw the iPhone Air. I know there were rumors and stuff like that, but I wasn't basing any purchasing decisions on rumors, just in case things didn't come true or it wasn't, coming out this year or coming out tomorrow, for pre-order. I was going to purchase the iPhone 17 Pro Max and keep my 16 Pro Max. And I kind of wanted to do like some long-term tests on this. Right now we are at 233 cycles with 100% maximum capacity. So my iPhone 16 Pro Max is doing very, very well on battery health. And I kind of just want to see how far that was going to get. So I didn't plan on trading this one in. My plan right now is to purchase the iPhone Air outright with no trade-in, and then possibly go to the Apple Store if they have availability, maybe sometime next weekend when they're available, when they're actually in stores, or some point in the near future when they become available if they're not then, and just trading this one in and purchasing it at the Apple Store, and that way I'm only out about $400 because buying the iPhone Air and purchasing the iPhone 17 Pro Max with trading this one in, I'm out of pocket about the same amount I would be as if I just purchased the iPhone 17 Pro Max and didn't trade anything in. So if I trade this one in, I can get both for about the same cost I was looking at with doing it without a trade-in. Now, if I get the iPhone 17 Air and I like it, it works really great. I mean, obviously it's gonna work really great. It's an iPhone, but if I like it, battery life's good. I don't miss it. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't get the iPhone 17 Pro Max right away. Maybe I'll long term the iPhone Air, and I'll keep this one for the foreseeable future as my Pro device. I don't know yet. I haven't fully decided, but I know tomorrow morning I am pre-ordering the iPhone Air. Only thing that would change is obviously I want to be able to get an iPhone on release day. So if for some reason the Air goes out of stock right away, then I will probably switch over and pre-order the iPhone 17 Pro Max and just kind of flop the plans and get the 17 Pro Max first as opposed to the Air first. But right now, the Air is my first choice device for pre-order. So hopefully we don't have any issues with that. I don't think it's going to be going majorly out of stock. I've seen a couple polls online of what people intend to pre-order and that kind of stuff, and I don't think that a lot of people are going to be jumping the gun for it just because of battery life concerns and durability concerns and stuff like that. I mean, the S25 Edge was the same way when Samsung came out with that. You know, it didn't sell really well. It doesn't sell really well. The prices have significantly dropped on it. I mean, you can find those things for like $600-700 new when they were, I think like $1,100 to $1,100. So I don't think the iPhone Air hopefully will be going out of stock right away. I haven't had any issues getting an iPhone on release day in the past few years, so we'll see what we can do. But other than that, that is my pre-order plans. Let's talk about iOS 26 here. I am actually using the iPhone Air wallpaper that I got from X on my iPhone 17 Pro Max. And like I said, iOS 26, I've done a few videos on it. We've done the live streams installing it when it's come out for beta release and stuff like that. And I haven't had any issues with it. The RC is pretty stable. Been running that since Monday when it came out, or sorry, Tuesday when it came out after the Apple event. And it is running very well. No issues with it whatsoever. The last few betas of iOS 26 significantly improved battery life and performance. Animations are very smooth and fast. So you can go back and check out my iOS 26 kind of live streams and series and stuff like that if you want to see the progression of all that. But running very well. I would recommend. It is safe to update, I would say, on the 15th when it comes out to the public. Or if you want to try the public beta now, you can update to the public beta and you can get the update. It's going to be the same update, the same build that comes out on Monday, so you can get it now if you really want to. What I'm looking forward to the most now is the apps being updated. Third-party apps don't have any of the APKs or anything like that for iOS 26 yet, so they're still kind of on iOS 18 design. And I'm really looking forward to the new keyboard being in iOS 26 apps and everything like that. Like if we go into something here, we go into settings, bring up the search bar, you've got the new kind of keyboard theme down there, more rounded and stuff like that. Just looks a lot better on the newer devices than the older iOS 26 iOS 18 keyboard and stuff like that. So I'm really excited for apps to be able to adopt that, be able to update and everything in the Play Store for iOS 26. Because obviously, when it's in beta, none of the apps on the Play Store have updated yet for any of the new iOS updates. So it'll be really interesting to see what third-party developers do to kind of align their apps with the new UI and liquid glass and all that kind of stuff. So really looking forward to that. Hopefully app developers are on board and have been working on their apps over the past few years, over the past few months to get all that kind of stuff ready. And we have a lot of updates here on Monday. So anybody have any questions or anything they want to ask me about iOS 26, drop it in the comments. I do have the comments on screen here, so everybody will be able to see them. So drop it in the comments. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to seeing on iOS 26. If you have any questions about it that I can answer for you after running, the beta since day one, let me know, and I'll answer your questions in the comments. All right, I had a little lag there for a second, so I was just waiting on that to clear up. But yeah, so I'm really excited for it. Everything's gone really good so far. So I have the beta on my Mac as well, and I haven't had any issues with that. So if you're looking for Mac OS, again, pretty stable, no issues. To note, obviously we have bugs here and there to be expected, but all my devices are still usable. No issues with any of that whatsoever. I've been using these every day, and they work just fine. So have all my stuff set and ready to go for Mars pre-order. So we're going to be getting that, and I'll probably post something on X or maybe even on YouTube community when I get my pre-order in, just letting you guys know everything went well, hopefully, and stuff like that. So no questions in the comments, so I'm gonna go ahead and end here. But I just wanted to go over iOS 26. Let you guys know it is stable. I'll probably be coming out with a video here shortly on some iOS 26 stuff just before the release, because I know a lot of people, the whole beta process, I get questions, is it stable, should I update, all that kind of stuff. So I'll be answering that in a video as well for people that don't watch the live streams. And again, we'll be live next week. Well, not live necessarily, but we'll have some videos next week on the new iPhone Air, hopefully, if everything goes well with pre-order. If not, like I said, backup plan is the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and then possibly a trip to the Apple Store next weekend for a 17 Pro Max as well, if I don't get one first. So a lot of rambling here, but I just want to thank you guys for watching. I am Colin with Techout. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And as always,